We're here at CFS, Canada's International School, for the next in a series of mayoral debates. The difference with this one is these students aren't old enough to vote, but the candidates say a youthful voice is important to listen to.
The end of the day, election is about choices, and I think the choice we need to make is to change the mayor. I think we need a new mayor for our city, and I'm applying for the job. I hope I meet with your approval. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This election is about. This election is testing our commitment to seeing if we can just talk about building transit or to see if we can actually get it done. Because I'm the only candidate that actually is committed to building the transit plans that have been funded and approved by the province, by the federal government, and by the city. And what I want is I want my grandkids to sit where you're sitting and say thank you to you and say thank you to us because we committed to building transit for them.
Number one, build transit. Number two, attract jobs and make sure we have good jobs for you to have when you're finished school. And number three, keep the city affordable. Building transit, really to pick up on something Karen said a minute ago, at the end of the day, decisions we take today are going to be decisions that as adults and affect your children as well. And if we proceed to look at some of the plans that Ms. Chow, for example, supports, that is going to end up with a piece of transit that will be available for you to use when you're in your mid-30s. When you're in your mid-30s and not before. I've put forward a proposal called Smart Track, which uses existing GO transit lines. It has stops through the city. It will provide relief from the Yonge Street subway, which again, many of you probably use, and it's crowded, it's overcrowded, and it does that in 7 years. 7 years. So probably before you're finished graduating from university, that would be available for people to use to provide transit across the city, and in particular to relieve the Yonge Street subway line.
These are some of the things that are important for us, and they're my priorities. We're going to do that by reforming council and how council works on policies for that. We've also suggested policies on parks, on cycling, transit, and a bunch of other issues. We're going to be doing that by making sure that our city works for the future, for the current generation, future generation. The candidate that gets it will be the mayor that gets it done.
There was nothing controversial about this debate, but the students seem to enjoy it. For the Toronto Sun, I'm Kevin Connor.